at Oklahoma State University. In the 16 years that I've been coaching, I realized that there are 4 important ingredients that you need as a wrestler. 1, you have to have great defense. 2, you have to be able to get off the bottom in 30 seconds. Number 3, you have to have a go-to takedown that you can get with 2 or 3 seconds to go in a match. A go-to takedown that you can always rely on if you're down by a point. Also, you have to have good position on top, and you have to be able to ride for a minute. Those are musts. I'm a big believer in combative drills. Sometimes half or 3/4 to a whole practice of mine will run all through with combative drills, and I hope these combative drills will help you out with your program. First drill we're going to do is a leapfrog drill. I'm going to get in this position right here, hands on my knees. He's going to leapfrog over the front, turn around, face me, drop, and drive all the way between my legs. Turn around. He's going to try to get as many in as he can. Now you can work this as a game. You can have 2 individuals, or with 4 individuals, do it with 6 or 8, however many you want to do it. Have them standing side by side, leapfrog over the top, drop down between the legs. Having a lot of time, whoever gets the most, whoever does the most rotations and a lot of time wins. Okay? This is a great drill for dropping and driving through your opponent. And that's something that as a coach we always push our athletes to do, is shoot all the way through them instead of shooting just stopping at the legs. It's a great drill for getting them to drop and drive all the way through the legs. Quick turnaround, over the top, back, drop and drive all the way through the legs. Okay? Great for conditioning. Let's get your heart rate up. Okay? Strong position here. He's going to leapfrog over the top. Okay? Turn, drop, drive all the way through. Again. Boom. Turn, drop, drive all the way through. Boom. Notice when he shoots, he's shooting all the way through my legs. When he turns and drops, drop, drive all the way through your opponent. Okay? Turn, drop, drive. Drop, drive all the way through. Great. The next combative drill we're going to do is a spin drill. Okay? I'm going to get down on my hands and knees, hump my back, and Mark is going to go side to side, and then one toe he's going to go all the way behind. Get behind the arms for 2. Great for speed. Great for, again, getting guys attacked from that situation, going around behind. 2 ways you can do it. One with hands and one without hands. First, we're going to go with hands. When you use the hands, use that to keep your opponent's front end down, get a hold of something when you go behind. I'll give you an example right here. Okay? Bottom guy, strong position, hump back. Okay? Side to side. Go ahead. Okay? Okay. Now when I tell him, or when a coach tells him he's going to go 2, go behind. Ready? 2. 2. All the way behind. Pressure on the front end. Get behind the arms, drive forward. Ready? Again. Go. Good. Use your hands. Good. Use your hands to move around. Use your hands to keep that front end down. Okay? 2. All the way behind. Good. Great drill for being able to attack from that situation. Attack from the front headlock situations, attack from a snap down situation. Great conditioning drill. One more time. We're going to go this time. And he's just going to go get 2 every time, all the way behind, side to side. Ready? Go. Great. Time. Good. Okay. Now, another drill. Same thing. Hands behind. We're not using any hands here. Great at being able to keep the weight on the front end without your hands. Okay? With your hands, a little bit easier to keep weight on the front end, keep your weight on the head, keep your weight on your opponent. Without hands, you have to use your legs. You have to pressure and keep that pressure down on your front end. Use your legs. Great for your leg strength. Great for being able to keep your pressure down on your opponent's body. Okay? No hands this time. Just going to move side to side. Ready? Go. Okay? Great. That's great pressure. That's good pressure on my front end. Okay? And it will help you. Driving off your toes. Okay? Good. Good. The next combative drill I'm going to show is the sumo drill. On their knees, hands behind the back, what the opponent needs to do is push his opponent over the line. Once he gets him over the line, then he's out. And again, you can do this as teams. You can do this groups of 8, groups of 10, and same thing. Line off the circles, hands behind the back, down your knees, try to push your opponent over the edge or over the circle. Once you get the opponent pushed over the edge, then he's out. Okay? Great for hip strength. Okay? Great for upper body strength. Great for lower back, upper back strength. Great for being able to get down low position, attack forward. Okay? Again, just like the spin drill, without using your hands, it will help you keep your weight on your opponent and on your opponent's front end as you attack. Okay? And what they need to do is try to push. You need to try to push your opponent off the circle. Once you push them out, you're the winner. Ready? Go. All right, start again. Ready? Go. Great for hip strength, especially you have to stay down on your knees. Good. Okay? Winner. Sumo drill, like many of the combative drills that I'm going to show today, you can do on your knees or up on your feet. Let me show you an example. It's the same exact rules apply, hands behind the back, but you're starting up on your feet. Ready? Go. Okay. Great for hips, great for legs. Applying pressure without your hands. Good. Good job. Okay, one more time. Ready? Go. Great for hips, great for leg strength. Applying pressure without your hands, using your upper body. Great, good. You can see that drill can get pretty long, and it's great for conditioning. Once again, all these drills, all these combative drills we're going to show are great for conditioning, great for getting your heart rate up. The next drill we're going to go over is a shot sprawl drill. Great for keeping your feet moving, keeping your hands moving. A great conditioning drill. We do this probably all throughout the whole year. We do this before practice or after practice as a conditioning drill. Great for foot speed, great for forward motion, and that's what we're trying to accomplish here the whole time. Forward motion, crowding your opponent. When I yell out shot, they're going to shoot. When I yell sprawl, they're going to sprawl. Okay? I might yell shot twice in a row. I might yell sprawl twice in a row. I might just start out with shot, shot. I might end off with all sprawls. Okay? I'll mix them in as we go along. So, but on my command, they're going to either shoot, sprawl, or do both. We can pick up the pace and go a little bit closer together as far as shot, sprawl, or we can kind of lengthen it out. But the whole time you have to keep your feet moving, elbows in, head up, stay in good position the whole time. You need to carry a good position all the way through the end. This drill doesn't do you any good until towards the end of the drill. That's when you're getting the most benefit out of it, is when you start to wear. As you start to get tired, that's when you have to keep good position. That's what we're trying to promote here. Good position towards the end of the match, third period, overtime, good position. Okay? Okay. Do this with the whole team. Do this with a few individuals. Ready? Move your feet. Hands down. Okay? Okay. Keep moving your feet. Notice they're faking, getting ready to attack. We usually like to go a little warm up here, just like this, warming them up before they take their shot. Now, on my command, they're going to shoot. Ready? Shot. Great. Ready? Shot. Good. Ready? Shot. Great. Ready? Sprawl. Sprawl. Good. Ready? Sprawl. Okay, keep your feet moving. Forward motion the whole time. Give the commands as you go along, what you're trying to accomplish here. Forward motion, hands down, forward motion. Okay, crowd him, crowd your opponent, forward motion. Shot, sprawl, shot, okay, sprawl, 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 okay, on your feet, shot, great, shot. Okay, come on, shoot all the way through your opponent, all the way through. Head up, forward, forward, forward motion. All the way through, you're going to shoot all the way through your opponent. Shot. Okay, ready? Shot. Okay, he's coming now. He's coming at you now. Forward, forward, hands down, forward. He's coming. Sprawl. Okay, back up. Sprawl. Okay, he's coming. Attack. You need to attack here. You got to score here. You got to score. Shot. Good. You got to score. Got to score. Overtime. You're in overtime right here. Picture it. You're in overtime. Forward. Hands down, forward. Shot. Great. Good job. Next combative drill that we're going to go over is the log roll. 3 individuals side by side. Individual in the middle will roll to his right, go over the top, back to the middle, roll to the left. So the middle individual is always going in a figure 8. Okay? Great speed drill. Great for working up off your knees. Okay? Great for your quickness. Great, again, for conditioning. Get your heart rate up. Log roll is a great drill for recovery and conditioning. Right after, if you just happen to get taken down, right back up to your base, right back up to your feet. Okay, good roll for moving off the bottom. Good roll for clearing your feet and getting off the bottom. The next combative drills we're going to go over are some situations. There are many different situations you can get into. This is great for conditioning, great for getting your heart rate up, great for working your finishes. What we like to do is, if we have a problem with 5 or 6 or more guys are having a problem with a certain finish, we'll get in and put them in that situation and make them try to finish out of there. We have guys that are having problems getting off the bottom. We might start referee's position. We have a guy that's struggling on top. Same thing, referee's position. We may start. Try to put your team in the positions where you think they need work the most. So I'll go through some different situations here. Okay. Once we start them in the situation, it's live wrestling. Okay. We'll start off in the over and under position, upper body over and under position. Okay. Now you have to try to score in this situation, in the upper body position. Great, especially if people aren't real well versed in upper body. You have to be well versed in upper body. Certain days we'll go, the whole practice with our live wrestling will be all upper body. Certain days we'll go all shots in practice. Certain days we'll go both. Certain days we'll have a lighter guy go with a heavier guy to work on his speed, and for the lighter guy to work on his strength. Put them in all different kinds of situations to better them. There should be no positions or situations that your wrestlers haven't seen. You can come up with a lot of them in your mind, a lot of different ones. I'm sure over the years of watching wrestling, many of you know many different situations that you can come up with. Be an innovator. You know, invent some things, invent some different situations that your wrestlers can get in to make them better. Here's over and under position. Ready? Wrestle. Okay, there you go. 2 points. Okay. What we like to do, time-wise, we like to try to give them about 15 seconds in each situation, 10 to 15 seconds. Anything outside of that is probably too much, because if they go too long, then what they do, they won't try to score in a hurry. Particularly upper body situation. The first opponent that goes in an upper body situation is usually the one that's going to win. So we like to run these situations 10 or 15 seconds. One guy's in a double leg. Ready? Wrestle. Great. Now, if he scores, we'll keep him going. We'll just keep him wrestling there for the 10 or 15 seconds until they're done wrestling. So the bottom guy, you should stress to the other opponent, if he gets taken down, you should stress that he needs to get right back up to his feet, try to get right back out of there, and try to score. So they're going the whole time. They're wrestling the whole time until the clock stops. Wrestle out the position. This time we'll go about 15 seconds. Ready? Wrestle. Takes them down. Keep wrestling, keep wrestling. Keep going, keep wrestling. Time. Time. High crotch. One opponent's in a high crotch. Ready? Wrestle. Time. As you can see, these situations are great for scramble situations too. You have to be well versed in scrambling. You have to be able to move in every situation. Cradle. Ready? Wrestle. Time. Okay? Sean, you're up on your feet. Mark, you're behind him. Hands locked around his waist. Hands locked around the waist. Ready? Wrestle. Okay. Time. I may stop it, particularly in a situation like that, with about 5 seconds. Because when you're in that situation, of course, you need to get him back to his feet, or take him off his feet and get him back to the mat. You have to do that right away. So I'm going to push 5 seconds. You've got to be done there in 5 seconds. But I'm not going to let them know before the first one that I'm only going to go 5 seconds. But as the drill goes on, that's all I'm going to give them. And I'm going to alert them to that after the first go. Okay? Go ahead. One more time. Okay. Wrestle. Good. Time. 5 seconds. Took him back to the mat. He got away. 5 seconds. Okay, short drill. A lot can happen in that time. Front headlock. Get that front headlock situation. Okay. Ready? Wrestle. Time. Time. Good job. Great scramble. They both kept moving the whole time. Both working. Great for conditioning. Particularly, you have two individuals, you have two wrestlers, that everything comes to a deadlock on their feet. They're not getting much out of it. Maybe team-wise that's happening. You know, they're not getting much out of it. They don't seem to be attacking on a certain day. You know, it's maybe they're tired, maybe they're worn out, maybe there are different situations you need to get them in. Well, this is perfect for them, especially on those days when they're not attacking and not getting after, because this forces them to get in there, get themselves tired, work on their finishes. Another combative drill. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give out, I'm going to tell them when and where to go, or where they're going to start. I'm going to start on their back. I want them to their feet as soon as they can get there. Start right side. I want them up to their feet as soon as they can get there. Start left side. I want them up to their feet as soon as they can get there. I'll call out the starting position, and then they're going to every time they're going to end up back up on their feet. They might start on their belly. They're going to fly right back up their feet as quick as they can get up there. Name of the game here is recovery. The key to this is getting back to your feet as soon as possible, as short as you can go, as short a distance as you can go. Not only when they're on their back, they're not just going to roll over, they're going to fly right back up to their feet, okay? When they're on their side, same thing. They're going to get their feet on them as soon as possible, okay? For example, we'll start them both laying down their right side. Start on your right side. Ready? Feet, up to your feet. Boom, as soon as you can. Back down, okay? Left side. Left side. Hit it. Back up as soon as you can. Stomach. On your stomach. Ready? Hit it. Up as soon as you can. Good. On your back. On your back. Hit it. As soon as you can. Right back up. Right. One more time on your back. Ready? Hit it. Right back up in your stance. As soon as you can. Right side. Hit it. Back up. As soon as you can. Left side. Ready? Hit it. Left side. Right back up. Okay. Great speed drill. Great footwork drill. Great for, again, conditioning. Great drill to keep moving in those positions that sometimes you don't ordinarily get in. We don't even like guys to be on their back in any situation, but if they happen to end up there, they have to. It's got to be a reaction. A reaction is like your hand on a hot burner. It has to be that quick of a reaction. Boom, right up off their back. Okay. Same thing. They end up on their side. Boom, right up off their side, on their belly. These are all positions we don't like to be in. And it's all positions where you have to recover from, right back up to your feet. Next combative drill we're going to demonstrate is recovering from a bad shot. First, we're going to go over recovering from a bad shot, and a double leg. Double leg, first of all, your hips have to be in. They have to be in tight before you go to your finish, before you drive back across the body. If your hips are back out, what you do is drop your knees down between his legs and drive, okay? If you get in that position again, we get extended, your hips are out. Again, drop your knee down between his legs, drive, get your hips in, come back up to your feet. You may have to do it 6, 7 times to recover from that shot. The important thing is you didn't give up on that shot. You kept your hips in and you kept driving. We'll demonstrate how that's done. He drops in a single leg. Obviously, he's in bad position there because his hips are back. You can recover from this shot. Big problem with a lot of wrestlers, they think once they get in a shot like that and their hips are back, they release it and let it go. You can recover here. Drop to your knee, stop. Drop to your knee, hips in, stop right there. When he drops to his knees, his hips are back in, he's recovered. He's going to go straight arms and come up around the side. Come up around the side. Right, now he's going to point his foot in the direction that he wants to go and drive through with that double leg. He may have to do it 2, 3, 4 times before he gets fully recovered. Go ahead. Drop in there. Okay, drop in. Boom. Okay, recover. Drop in again. 2 or 3 in a row. Drop in. Good. Okay, again. Drop in. Boom. Good. Good. Okay, now this time he drops in there, same thing, double leg. He gets him back again. So he may have to drop in there another time. Same shot. Ready? Go. Drop in. Okay. Same thing. Drop. Good. Right to a finish. Okay. Great. Great. Break. Now, same drill applies to a single leg. Okay. He gets that leg back. Same thing. You can drop back in there and recover. Okay. Single leg, high single leg, even a low single. You can get your hips back underneath you. But let's just go with a high single leg here. Head up. Hips are back. Drop your hips back in there. So your hips are back. Hips are back again, the same position. What he's going to do to recover from that shot, that's still a good shot because he's got 2 hands locked on the leg. He's going to drop back in on his right knee, hips underneath. Boom. Now he's back in, and now he's back in business, back in good position. Just drop in. Basic drill. Okay? One more time. Do about 3 or 4 in a row. He drops back in. Boom. Get that leg back. Now drop in again. Okay. Now drop back in again. Same thing. Drop in. Now drop back in again. Good. Again. Good. Good. May take 2 or 3 to recover. But when he does recover, he's got his hips in strong. He can take advantage of that shot again that he thought he had lost. Very important drill here. Now I'm going to go over some basic drills with you. The first one I'm going to start with is a peek out drill. Great if you get stuck in this situation. If you get stuck in a chest wrap or a front headlock, this is a great drill. Okay? What Mark's going to do is he's going to peek out. Okay? Sean's going to just keep recovering, come back. Mark does not have to move other than the peek out. He's going to get in the peek out and go right back to his hands and knees. And Sean will jump back on him. So he'll peek, Sean will jump back on. He's going to go side to side. Sean's doing most of the moving because he's recovering, coming back to the top. Okay? Go ahead. Peek. Great. Right back. Peek. Great. Okay. Peek out. Good. Peek. Good. Peek. Good. Peek. Good. Okay. Great. Great for both opponents. Mark not only gets better in his peek out situation, his opponent Sean gets better at recovering. Recovering, coming right back on. Okay. Give him a good look. Give your opponent a good look in these situations. It's important for the partner to work just as hard as the opponent that's hitting the move. Okay. As a coach, nothing gets me more upset as when one of our wrestlers gets in on a single leg and is not able to finish because he stays down on his hands and knees. Drive in your opponent, bring it up to your feet. This is a drill we do quite often. You bring it up to your feet, and it avoids scrambles. Where if you stay down on your knees, a lot of times you're not able to elevate that ankle. You get in scramble situations, you end up losing it. What we like to try to do is try to come up to our feet. Draw it up to our feet. Here's a basic drill that we do to promote that. Now he's going to hit that low shot, get around the corner. He's going to drive into him, come up to his feet. Go ahead. Come up to your feet. Good. Now he's in control. Your opponent's going to stay on his feet till he hits the mat. Then you're going to come down with him. Stay up on your feet till your opponent hits the mat. Again, he gets in that shot. Drive into him, come up to your feet. Okay? Good. Okay? Good. Right back down. Same thing. On top. Boom. Drive into them, come up to your feet. Great. Again. Same thing. Around the corner. Avoiding scrambles. Avoiding scrambles is what we're doing with this drill. Great. Good job. No scramble if up on your feet. If you're up on your feet, you have hold of his leg, you're in control. And that's what we like to emphasize. Our man being in control. Here at Oklahoma State, we emphasize a go-to takedown. You have to have a go-to takedown you can score with 4, 3, 2 seconds to go in a match. What we try to do to promote that is we'll have him drill. We'll have him go through a drill and we'll count down 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and have them recover. Once they hit that takedown, they go right back up to their feet. Okay, they have to get as many takedowns as they can in that short time. We might get down to 1 second. We might start at 1 second. So what we're trying to promote here is that go-to takedown. We want them to hit that one takedown, their best takedown with a short time to go. He's putting himself in a situation where he's behind in a match with 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. He's behind a match by 1 point, and he has to score a takedown in this situation. Okay? Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. 1. 2, 1. 1. Great. Good job. Okay. You can see that promotes their conditioning. It's a great conditioning drill, and it's a great drill to work on your go-to takedown. Also, with that go-to takedown, you have to have great defense. Here's a drill to promote great defense. You have to be able to go forward and be ready for him to shoot and always be prepared for him to shoot. So we're going to have one opponent shoot, other opponent just spins behind right away. Not even thinking about weight on the front end, spin behind. Usually your opponent should be halfway around behind him before he even gets to his knees when he's taking his initial shot. Now it's the same drill, and I'm going to count down. I'm going to count down. There's a short time to go, and he's coming after you because you're the one that's ahead. Mark is ahead in this situation. So I'm going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Same type of thing. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 1. Great. Good job. Okay. 2 things. You have to have a go-to takedown. You've got to have great defense. You have to be able to get off the bottom. You have to be able to clear your feet and get up off the bottom. Okay. You have 30 seconds to do it usually. You have to be able to do it in 30 seconds. Another drill for clearing your feet. Just clearing your feet and come up to your feet as soon as possible. What we'll do is we'll give them 10 seconds. We'll give them 5 seconds. We'll give them 50, then we'll move it up. We'll give them 15 seconds. Give them 20 seconds to be able to clear your feet and get up, turn in. Okay, ready? Go. Great. Okay, again. Ready? Go. Okay, great. 5 seconds. This time I want the top guy to put a little more pressure on him, and I'm going to give him 10 seconds to get out of there. Just a little bit of pressure forward. Just bump him. Ready? Go. Okay. Good. Again. Ready? Go. Good. Right. Simple, basic. Your best stand-up. Has to be able to get off the bottom. Back to the beginning. You have to have that go-to takedown. Okay? You have to have great defense. You have to be able to get off the bottom with 30 seconds to go, and you have to be able to ride for a minute. What happens a lot of times, and it happens at our level, it happens at junior high level, it happens at high school level, top guy, get off his knees, drive forward 1 time, and that's it. No more pressure forward. This promotes keeping pressure forward, keeping pressure on your front end the whole time, keeping pressure on your opponent's front end. You want to try to keep him flat. We're going to start at one end of the mat, off your knees, drive forward. We'll change sides. Off your knees, drive forward, chop that arm, knee up the butt, change sides, switch off. You have to be able to ride. We'll go with this drill for a minute straight because you have to be able to ride your opponent for a minute. You have to be able to ride him for a minute. We want to get you if you want to get that point. Sometimes we'll go for 30 seconds. You put yourself in that overtime situation. 30 seconds, off your knees, drive forward, chop, knee up the butt, change sides, chop, knee up the butt, change sides, keep chopping. Behind the arms, drive forward, spiral ride, drive forward. Keep moving and keep changing off, but the whole time you're off your knees, driving forward, putting pressure on that front end. That's what we're trying to promote here, front end pressure. For as long as you need it, maybe 30 seconds, might be a minute, might be 2 minutes, okay? Because he may have ridden you for a minute. Go ahead. Go. Constant front end pressure. Constant front end pressure. Always driving forward. Knee up the butt. Good. Constant pressure forward. Knee up the butt. Pressure forward. Good. So there's your basic drills for the basic situations that you need. You have to have a go-to shot that you can get with 5, 4, 3 seconds to go in a match. You have to have great defense. You have to be able to get off the bottom. You have to be able to move your feet and get off the bottom, and you have to be able to ride. You have to be able to ride for a minute. You have to be able to ride for 30 seconds. It's a must in wrestling, and these are basic drills that you should work on to be able to keep your opponent down. If you can come up with something else, that's great. One more. Your opponent beats you to your feet. Instead of staying on your knees, stand on the mat, you come up to your feet with your opponent, take them back to the mat. Some great matches I've seen. I don't want to mention any names because some of them are coaches and people that we're competing against, but I can remember years ago, Iowa wrestling Iowa State. One of the Iowa State opponents moves up a weight, who's a great wrestler, 3-time national champion. 3-time national champion from Iowa meets him. Okay, he's explosive. He comes up off the bottom. The Iowa guy knew there was no way he was going to beat him off the whistle, so he came up to his feet with him, took him back to the mat, flattened him out. Great drill. Bottom opponent's quicker. He blows right up to his feet. Top guy knows that, so he's going to stay behind the arms, put a little pressure forward. The basic combative drill here. Okay? He's going to come up to his feet, lock his hands, get out the side, take him right back to the mat. Okay, ready? Go. Right. Okay, again, come on up one more time. He knows. He knows the bottom guy's explosive. He knows he's going to beat him to his feet. Okay, come up to your feet. Okay, take him back. Good, good. 4, 5, 6 of those in a row. You keep going. Great basic drill, especially if you know you have an explosive guy coming off the bottom, if you don't think you're going to beat him off the whistle. There's no way he'll get out. When you come up, make your move to the side, lock your hands, hips in, take them right back to the mat. One thing that makes the sport of wrestling so unique is that you have to have the strength of a weightlifter. You have to have the strategic mind of a chess player. You have to have the endurance and the heart of a cross-country runner and the balance of a gymnast. Everything ties in. There are many different ways to train for wrestling. You just have to find which option is the best for you as an individual. In the many years that I've coached, I know that something different makes everybody tick a different way. Everybody's not the same. Everybody's an individual. Everybody has to be treated as such. Everybody has certain problem areas that they need to work on. Summer camps, make it fun. Make it a good time for them. Make them want to come to practice. It's your responsibility to do that. Make them want to come to summer workouts. Make them want to come to summer weightlifting. Do something to motivate them. Do something to keep them coming back for more. It's your responsibility as a coach to make it fun for your athletes. There are many different ways to do this, and I hope these tapes help you achieve success as a coach. Good luck.